Looking at this game, logically and objectively, not because I'm an Arsenal fan, I don't see any substantial chance for Bayern. Objectively, I don't see it. That does not mean if we begin to take Bayern for granted and we go condescending. Now we can encourage Bayern and give them a chance. But if we go professionally and properly and take this game as seriously as we can, I don't see any chance for Bayern, especially the Emirates. I don't see. We know they're going to play the games at the Emirates, and according to to UEFA, Bayern will not have no fans in the stadium because of the last shenanigans their fans caused in their away game. So they are banned from having fans in the stadium. So that's another advantage for us. Arsenal welcomes Bayern to the Emirates in the Champions League. It should be a fascinating match on Tuesday. Arsenal in a rich vein of form. Why we know Bayern are stumbling in the Bundesliga. Tuchel is on his way out of Bayern. They've obviously lost the league to Bayer Leverkusen. Mathematically, they can't catch up, even though they try. Yes, the trope we're hearing that, oh, maybe they can compensate with the Champions League. I don't think so. They're not playing well. Their players look devoid of confidence. The coach looked lost in Tuchel. The fans are divided. The hierarchy are trying to actually get a new coach for Bayern. So it's not all roses and peaches at Bayern. They are going through a lot. And if on the flip side, Arsenal having a phenomenal season ahead. They've not won anything yet, but they are looking great in the league. They're top of the league with on goal difference. They're winning games. They're not conceding chances. They're not conceding goals. Even the Champions League, they had a little bit of a scare with the Porto game. They went past that with a penalty shootout. I'm sure they've learned from the experience of the cunningness and the dark art of football. It's a young team, but they are learning as they progress. Mikel Arteta, a little young manager, his first rodeo as manager, and he's learning quickly, he's learning fast, and he's adapting to the tricks and mind games of modern football. And I'm loving it. I am loving it. We know the haters will come out with the trouble. Oh, you've not done anything substantial in Europe. You've not won the Champions League. You don't have the history. You don't have the heritage. Nobody's denying that. We don't have the history, we don't have the heritage. But guess what? We have the players at the moment. Bayern might have the history. They have heritage right now. As of 2024, right now, the Bayern team cannot objectively, logically stand to the Arsenal team. They might have a few experienced players in Mola. They've won the Champions League. But based on player profile, based on the quality of players, based on form, there is no way you can tell me with a straight face Bayern stand a chance. Now, in football, anything can happen. We saw today on Sunday, as I'm recording this video, Liverpool drawing against Manchester United. So on paper, we know Liverpool is a stronger team, a better team, are vying for the league, should be beating Manchester United. But they miss a listing of chances. They allow Manchester United into the game, and they had a draw. But when it comes to us now, we do not even give you that encouragement that you have a chance. We stifle you, we don't get you chances, we score our goals, and we lock it up. We've considered just 4 goals in 2024 in the league. Just 4 goals and score more than 21. So we are looking bright. Defending is an act we enjoy. We saw how our players celebrate the acts of blocking any chance from the opponent the same way they celebrate goals. So looking at this game, logically and objectively, not because I'm an Arsenal fan, I don't see any substantial chance for Bayern. Objectively, I don't see it. That does not mean if we begin to take Bayern for granted and we go condescending. Now we can encourage Bayern and give them a chance. But if we go professionally and properly and take this game as seriously as we can, I don't see any chance for Bayern, especially the Emirates. I don't see. We know they're going to play the games at the Emirates, and according to UEFA, Bayern will not have no fans in the stadium because of the last shenanigans their fans caused in their away game. So they are banned from having fans in the stadium. So that's another advantage for us now. Secondly, if you look at the team, defensively we are solid, midfield-wise we are solid, attacking-wise we are little, we are scoring goals, we are defending goals, we are not conceding chances. Now, let's be fair, Bayern have a few experienced and very good players. We know Harry Kane from his time at Spurs, very quality player. He can be very harmful. We know Gnabry, he can be a tricky customer. We know Kingsley Coleman. In the defense line, they have I think Kim Jae. They have decent players individually, but collectively. But this season, Bayern has not been the same Bayern. So that gives me a lot of encouragement in comparison to our players who are defending well, we are scoring goals, we are being flamboyant. I will not take Bayern wingers ahead of Arsenal wingers. I will not take the Bayern midfield ahead of Arsenal midfield. I will not take the Arsenal defense ahead of Arsenal defense. Now, I might consider taking Neuer ahead of Raya, but the gap is not that far. So this game, all the metrics favor Arsenal, from the defenders to the midfielders to the attackers. Even though we can objectively say Harry Kane is the most lethal striker in the world right now, but if you look at our defense of Saliba and Gabriel, there is no way they're going to give any chance. Then in front of those defenders, we have Declan Rice doing his job there. Then we have, I'm sure, because we didn't see Partey play against Brighton, he was fully rested. I'm sure we'll be having Partey and Declan Rice and Odegaard in the midfield. So he's looking solid. If you look at the Bayern midfield, Goretzka is aging, Kimmich, another aging agent. So it's not all looking rosy for Bayern at the moment. Now, in terms of history, they are rich. They won, I think, more than 3 Champions League. They've won a lot of leagues. Bayern have the richer history in terms of this competition. But look at the competence of playing the match on Tuesday. I think Arsenal is objectively better. So I don't see any other result than an Arsenal victory. Now, how many goals will we score? That's where it becomes a bit tricky. I think we are good enough to score more than 2 to 3 goals. I'm expecting at least a 2-0, at least. But if we score more than 3, I'll appreciate that. At least a 2-0 win against Bayern. I believe we can keep a clean sheet, even though people will be pushing, oh, Harry Kane. Come on. You're playing against Gabriel and Saliba. So as much as I respect Harry Kane, he's meeting a formidable defense. So if you actually predict, I'm going to predict a comprehensive victory. I'll give Arsenal beating the 3-0. Not just I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm looking at all the facts and metrics that both teams present coming into this match. So I'll go for a 3-0 comprehensive victory against Bayern. No half and puff. Like I told you, their front line, they are decent wingers in Gnabry and Kingsley Coman. Those are decent wingers. They have the youngster Musiala, who is doing beat. They have Harry Kane. They have Goretzka. They have a decent outfit, but as a team, they are not just producing this season. And our manager, Tuchel, has been absolute ass, to make it mildly. So there's not much to say. Yes, let me know in the comment section. What do you think about this game? Are you subscribing to an Arsenal victory? Or you think Bayern will find the motivation to come and upset us at Emirates? Let me know in the comment section. And if you think Arsenal will win, drop your predictions. If you think Bayern will win, drop your predictions. And who do you think will be the key players in this match? I'm expecting Partey to start. I'll be surprised Partey doesn't start, because we didn't see him play against Brighton. So I'm thinking, because he played on Wednesday against Luton and was rested for Brighton, he should be starting. I'm expecting Jesus to start. I'm expecting Martinelli to start from the left wing this time. Saka starting. So there'll be a few changes and tweaks to the team that played against Brighton at the weekend. So I'm expecting a formidable team. There's no news of injury, even though we'll find out tomorrow in the press conference what Arteta will say regarding the players who are fit, or maybe anybody picked up any injury. Touch wood, we have no injury. So I'm looking forward to the match. I'm very optimistic, or logically optimistic, because of the quality of our players. And I'm looking at the Bayern team. They might have the names on paper, but the quality as a team is absolutely shocking at the moment. They actually lost from 2-goal advantage in the weekend to a nothing team in the weekend. So Bayern is not all pitches and roses for Bayern. So that is why I'm logically very, very optimistic that Arsenal will get a comprehensive victory against Bayern on Tuesday in the Champions League. If you're just seeing my channel for the first time, consider subscribing. If you're not subscribed, like the video. Extremely important to like the video. It doesn't take more than a minute for you to like the video. Subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell so you can get notified when I go on a live stream or I drop my pre-recorded videos. Very, very important for the channel, the growth, and for us to be prominent and relevant in the algorithm. So guys, that will be the end for now. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.